think it's fine. Actually, I think both drafts are pretty solid here. There's a lot of volatile lanes. That's really what I'm looking towards, is which jungler can make the earlier impact. Obviously, Trundle has a strong action.
Level 7, still with the Cyclone in hand.
All right, we're
still
killing
grubs to be fought for here. As Morgan, no teleport, so he's not doing anything about this one. As Purshik now with the Subjugate, they dive towards Polo, who flashes away. Bulldog now at full health. Close it down to 50%. Blasco gets Berserker back in there and takes first blood over Polo. Life's diving forward, but he is going to fall down, and there is the Petrifying Gaze. The flash afterwards as well, and the answer from the
actual, like, this used to be a thing, a gaslight, right?
Yeah.
And you, oh, hold up.
All right, there's a Cyclone. In goes Polo as well. Chains of Corruption are more celebratory than anything else, but I think the bros are still happy with it. Never mind, Croco misses the Cyclone there, and now Closer is in such an awkward spot. Will be taken down here by Dudu. And now Morgan slinks between worlds and will be able to take down Life to get one back here for lanes. As right now, Croco will find Life on his way down. The bros committing to this one. There's the knockup of the Magnustorm. It's a great answer. And now Hype looking to try and get some damage across, and he certainly does. Chains of Corruption there as well, holding them in places. Bulldog, so many Blight stacks, but Hype cannot finish the kills. Yes. All right. The bros now looking for a little bit of a battle here as the second dragon of the game is going down. That is easily secured. Croco finds the double knockup as well as the Cyclones are named perfectly. Double kill comes through here for Hype as the equalizer does a fair bit of damage, but unfortunately it's not going to lock down the kills. Oh baby, it's a Cloud Soul as well. Able to grab some petals here towards his top side as Dudu is trying to do some backing, and Croco doesn't really like that. Trinity Force is now complete as well. Man, this guy is doing a fair bit of work. But now Purshik will turn up, finds a kennel, and Dudu, come back. Yeah, there it is. The Harpoon is going to... You don't deserve him at his killing everyone, you know? As Berserker's going to kill Hype. Speaking of killing everyone, there it is. Very nicely done. Strength do still give her stuff. Is Purshik going to come down towards this bottom side of the map looking for Closer, but the Twin Fangs are biding the rise. He flashes anyway, just terrified of this snake lady, and we are programmed as humans to be scared of snakes. It's not...
Flash after him?
Yeah. And Closer instead just decides, nah, I'm slithering, man. I'm just going to slither around. As well, as Hype is the one dealing with this mid lane wave. Berserker going to throw that one forward. Some decent damage. Here's the Keeper's Verdict. Just gets rid of the Corki. The follow-up damage is now missing as the equalizer. They just walk away. Now Polo is able to lock down Bulldog. That's a double here for the Lord. And Polo's work here is done. Walks away with 100 health. And DNF, once again, team fights are going to be on the list of stuff that we need to work on in the future.
It's a puppy diff so far in these fights. Polo single-handedly slams... Have everything explained to me.
Yeah, and you know, you can just like, you can appreciate the game to the level that you understand, you know? And like, just
not at your level.
And I'm just in the realm of the tempo vibes, which is just a little bit higher up.
A little different.
That's allowed. Chains of Corruption going to connect here as well. Berserker is really dead. Interruption on the Valkyrie, just gorgeous, and now Polo holding the rest of them in position. And the bros looking for even more as Croco just spinning because he can, and there is Petrifying Gaze here from Closer. Dudu gonna flash. That is going to get him out of there, but still, he's not really fighting anymore, and Bulldog is done. He is just pushing this bottom lane, and honestly, good move, because they're at least able to get something back.
They can actually contest this. Yeah, with a TP, they still have Equalizer. Like, this is not done.
Well, there is a lot of Baron damage with this composition, especially out of Closer.
They can't be slow, they got to pull the trigger now.
You have to get in there yesterday, but it is just going to go down. Equalizer is decently positioned. The Magnustorm doesn't really do much of anything at all, and Dudu really wants to be able to get in there to do damage, but he knows no flash, no chance.
Like, I actually think you can at least kill a few of them. I get that, like, I think playing for the smite might not have, even though you have 2 smites, like, I get that probably doesn't work. But I just keep seeing these opportunities, and it feels like DNF, they're just not aligned. And now we got Morgan with TP pushing in the bot lane, we got Soul Point set up.
Whoa, there's the flash! Hits 4 with the Petrifying Gaze, but the Heroic Charge goes wide, Bulldog goes golden, and Croco has found him on this back line, and now Morgan gets in there, goes between the worlds. Dudu gets sliced in half. Purshik as well does have some subjugation, but unfortunately, Those that he's trying to subjugate are saying, nah, no thanks, buddy.
And he is subjugation, but not supervisation!
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, yeah.
Well, Bulldog is going to make it to the river. Scuba dives his way out of here.
I don't think the Nexus falls.
I think the Nexus feels like it's already fallen, though, doesn't it?
The Nexus has fallen.
Yeah.
What's that movie?
Olympus is
there
fallen.
you go.
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
Yeah, that movie's great.
Was
I
it?
don't know.
I don't quite remember.
It's about...
There's a few of those movies.
No, it's like the White House is being attacked,
like,
and then
it's
like,
these like the politicians are under fire movies.
It's like,
there's like 800 of them.
It's
and
basically Die Hard with extra steps.
Yeah.
So
there's a Channing Tatum one as well.
White House Down. Yeah, I like that one. That one was good.
That was a
Apollo just not quite finding the angle there, and the rest of the team also isn't quite ready. So it's a bit messy. They do kill Bulldog, or get close to killing Bulldog. Is the round of Morgan. I feel, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. The closer you get to Worlds, the closer he is.
I just hope it continues to round 4. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Hopefully they, get into play-ins.
Because today's the last day of round 3.
Yeah. And yeah, the rounds are very short here, ladies and gentlemen, as Keeper's Verdict is just going to pick the middle. Still DNF taking a lot of damage. And now they're going to look for the flank angle as in goes Croco. Knock up onto life. And he is just going to get taken down. A desperation engage as Bulldog down to 200. Going to get sent back to the fountain. But the bros, they do not bite off more than they can chew. No. We're backing away.
Reset.
Yeah.
Wait for BRION.
Unless Closer decides he wants to kill Pioshik, or Hype decides that. There's a teleport coming in from Dudu. I don't know what's quite going on there as Heroic Charge doesn't get the stun, and it's just Dudu's wild ride, just on a merry jaunt. Another yell, another scream towards this Rise, who is going to be able to go golden. These Twin Fangs really starting to hurt here as Closer is going to be able to lock down that kill. A weird series of events, but they are going to come up pro in the end. In goes Croco, the flash forward to find the Q onto the Corki. And the bros are denied their reset opportunity. Instead, they're going to be forced to win the game after waiting for a minion wave.
But what about the Baron?
Oh, it's so sad. That's 43 seconds. That might be too long. Let's see, though, as the siege is on now. Morgan tanking up this turret momentarily, but Life and Pioshik, I just don't know what they're going to be able to do. Somehow that Chains of Corruption misses, and there goes Life. In the blink of an eye, it is over. And there is Croco locking down that kill. The bros, in the end, able to come out victorious. It was a very interesting series. The vibes were hard to really translate in this one. But in the end, the power of the bro team fight was
all about Life and Pioshik for DN Freecs. They need to be on point, then they can actually win early skirmishes. If they get engaged on, though, I think that until we reach mid-game...
like the new Jurassic Park. No, that was before, okay?
Okay.
That was different.
We are committed now to Jurassic Park.
And we are committed to a team fight as well, as Croco's flashing in, managing to get on top of Pioshik, but already Polo has gone down and Pioshik gets himself out. It's the steal, though, for Croco to make sure that this is worth it for the bros, as Emperor's Divide from Bulldog is really helping, but Life still taking a fair bit of damage. There's the flash over from Dudu, and the knock-up still catches Hype, who is able to at least get the supercharger to get him.
They're not able to kill Hype is a little unfortunate. I feel like they could have chased a little further, but early on is Paulo.
Well, he's just flashing away. Hype now in a little bit of trouble, but Life is also going down lower and lower. Supercharger to get Hype in there as the hook is still going to connect. Croco does turn up, but can he actually save the play? That's the question as Berserker gets out of the way of the grasping nature. And it is just going to be a 1-for-1 in the end.
I'm kind of wondering whether Hype thought that he was about to ding 6. Like maybe the experience bar was close, because I don't know. This makes sense, right? It's just really a nice hook from Life. But then recommitting here before Croco is there, this aggressively, I don't think you can really excuse us.
He's here in this bottom lane.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, we got 1 second on the feast, but Croco is moving in. Oh dear, remember Morgan gets more powerful the lower his health bar. His Dawning Shadow goes down, and maybe I lied, because Morgan is just dead. Croco over here now just going to have to walk his way out. This Christmas tree is just going to park itself underneath this turret to try and grab some of these minions. Life is back coming on through for Croco, and Pioshik has already started off the Drake, so it is not one of the Drakes that they're going to contest.
And even though these early skirmishes were good, we need to see actual team fighting. We're gonna hold off on the excitement. I'm with you. I don't know about tempo yet, but the vibes are there.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that TP though.
Well, Nature's Grasp is coming on through here as there's the ulti. They just want to punish Life for his hubris. He wants to try and Hexgate his way out, but there is enough CC to deny any of that. In fact, just dampen. A little bit silly. As Berserker is just going to take this turret, and there is nothing the bros can do about it.
1,000 gold ahead, about to hit RFC.
It's massive. The fact that the center is so far ahead is ludicrous here in this game. As Morgan wants to be able to answer this turret take towards the bottom side. The problem is that there's also a dragon available, as Pioshik may be a little bit too far forward, but the hook is going to come on through. Pop Blossom is denied almost entirely as Closer at defensive. Little Q there is slightly helpful as Dudu from the back end of the fight is looking to take one down, and there is the Piercing Darkness to finish off the kill. A double comes down as Zione falls, and Life says 2 for 1, we take those, and an inner turret is going to fall as well, as Morgan was thinking about a flank and thinks against it in the... Fortunately, not too much more. We've started up the Otacon though.
Bro is at the objective first. That can be annoying to play into for the Maokai, and Polo is on the flank.
Yeah, this Polo angle is actually fantastic. Wind becomes lightning with Pioshik not quite able to get in there. As it goes down to 100 health, and Pioshik, he's able to lock it down. Polo gets into the backline, but Bulldog is absolutely fine. And oh god, the bros are just way too far behind. They're going to get obliterated in this fight after losing the objective, and now going to lose even more.
And DNF surge to life. This might be a like 22-minute. They might end. I don't know if they actually can, but it was a clean ace. And even though the Nexus might not fall, the game is over.
Oh yes. I mean, I think it's been over for quite some time.
Oh, I know, but I wanted to be careful.
10,000 gold, 21 minutes. Senna Azir Scion by 22.5 minutes in this game.
Oh my god, dude, that is so funny. He did the most damage in the game.
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
Well, I mean, is it? He has an Azir with Leandris on his team.
I mean, I don't understand it, but I understand.
A little bit of that is farming off of Cho'Gath, right?
Yeah.
So we need to...
There hasn't been a massive amount of, like, we're skirmishing all the time. It's a lot of Bro not doing very much, losing after losing a couple of skirmishes early. And now Morgan looking for a flank angle. Some desperation here as Croco goes in. The rupture is decent, but that is a golden Azir. Still, he's going to get gobbled up, and down goes Life as well. So it's a better looking fight here for the bros, but still, DNF, they have Berserker, and it's... Berserker not really doing too much in this fight for now. So there's the knockout. Is this just going to be the counter ace? Oh my god, DNF! Not like this! No! Dudu is dead! There's the ace! And I don't think it changes the fact that DNF should win, but it's still
barely keeping it together, Atlas, because...
well, the bros are going to be able to deny that soul point that you were talking about. Some more bounty gold does go...
fragile, man. I can't...
It's going to be really difficult for Chronicler. So
it's fine.
DNF, think about that.
No, but they're fine.
They are just going to take this inhibitor, and Bro aren't really going to be able to do anything about it, as we can see. We've got ults up in 2 seconds, and then Bro are going to have all of them. That is not before.
Right.
Their base is... Oh, 100%. You can just...
Okay, there's no cone.
Flash over.
There's no cone. He doesn't have flash.
Okay.
It's fine. They're good. They're okay.
Well, Life is going in. Let's see whether the follow-up is going to be there. There is the Nash taken. As already, Life has gone down. Closer getting on top of Pioshik, who does manage to flash his way out. But the knockup's there onto Bulldog. Empress Divide doesn't do much of anything at all. As Hype gets into that backline and flashes onto Bulldog to take out the Azir. Only 2 left standing, but the Winions may have taken matters into their own hands. As Morgan says, nope. I can take on this army. Thankfully, my Nexus turrets are going to respawn as he at least keeps one of them alive. And DNF, guys.
Getting worried.
Well, Morgan has a very large amount of health. This inhibitor is just going to get taken out one more time. As DNF with Baron, triple inhib down, 1 Nexus turret. The bros will have to just hope that they can destroy them, and they're going to need to start this fight so quickly. There's the flash forward from Closer. He looks to get on top of Berserker, who goes down so incredibly low, and then dashes back to Void Seeker! Oh, you seek and you shall find! Hype as in goes Croco! They get the Pop Blossom as well under the entire team! Oh, bro, no, you cannot do it to them! Not like this! Pioshik is dead, out goes the Scion. Still, it's gonna take like a year and a half for the pro.
By the river for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see some, I really want Cherry Blossom season, but it's not Cherry Blossom season anymore. I really
Or rainy season, you know, you sit at the overhang.
It's supposed to rain today. Voldemort defending against the Dark
I don't know what is happening here,
right
but this can't be explained!
Yep, Tom Riddle, what have you done to our Duke?
Croco's on the flank!
Well, he is spotted relatively early. The double rupture is massive though, and the Pop Blossom is going to connect. But Berserker is still up. The Empress Divide is good, but doesn't matter. Hype is on the side. Another double rupture here from Morgan, who seems
renown has shown up in this game.
Not to mention, Closer actually finding some incredible team fights later on in this game, where his early performance was forgettable. And now Polu gets in there. Down goes Bulldog. He finds nothing with the sweep. Oh, Bruce, how are you doing this?
Okay, bro, looking to start up Nash, but do note that their base is open. Their base is open.
Yeah.
Their base is open.
Someone needs to go back.
Okay, but if they trade Nash for 2 inhibs, like, I don't think they can end, because they can't actually, they don't have a wave.
I mean, they are just going to immediately go back, so they're not losing the game off the back of this
but they get the mid inhib.
Yep. Pioshik will finally, what's going to happen, it would be absurd. They have a gold lead now, 2.6k. Croco on a brilliant flank angle, but he's spotted.
There's the TP.
Gets the control ward down, teleport in.
Oh, they do have a ward. Closer's on his way.
He does walk over that vision, but the Nature's Grasp still comes down. He wants to find the angle onto Berserker, but Berserker is still safe for the moment. Morgan in a bit of trouble. They get the knock-up onto Duda, though, and the Pop Blossom, it connects onto this center in the backline, and Hype says, good night, my friend.
Bulldog's still alive.
Bulldog is able to get a whole lot of work down finally. He does go down. Pioshik.
They traded up.
Able to be able to take down Hype, and yes.
Oh, they're waiting. Can they even kill him?
I don't know. He's got GA as well as, okay, Life was the only one left in that brush. Wind Becomes Lightning does come on through there as he gets himself over, but he's in perfect position to be murdered. Morgan has 17 million health bars and a feast. So you might say, oh, I've got Smite. Everything's going to be okay. Not against this guy. Oh, Chronicle, no.
I cannot do
50%. Pioshik as well, down relatively low.
Mid lane is pushing. Rose just starting up Nash.
All right, well, there's a flash forward from Closer. I don't know whether that was the angle he wanted, but he finds the soul once again. Morgan taking so much as Hype. Killer Instinct into the backline. The Pop Blossom, it connects, and down goes Bulldog. Polu will be answered here as Pioshik down low himself. The hook is going to connect, but Hype is still up and available. And Dudu is getting himself out. Berserker is over the wall as Morgan. He's going down lower. He's got full health, but he's dead. No! And the Bros, I think they just did it. Oh, there is no way, DNF. There is no way, DNF.
Well, then I guess they're not ending yet.
I mean, the Baron does go down.
So he got interrupted mid-dash. Because he didn't get clipped by the Pop Blossom, but the Hextech Soul goes over. And I think that is the death sentence on this game. And I don't have words.
I'm not gonna. I do have to say, I know we've been focused on the fact that DNF really need to get wins, but this comeback performance from the Bros as well, this camaraderie that they are showing us, I actually think the Bros need to do this. They need to complete this extraordinary comeback, because honestly,
there's too many layers.
And I do want to say that this 4-9 Nautilus was about to get my Pom vote no matter what, even though I don't have one anymore. That was just a brief thing yesterday. As Croco does take a bit of damage here.
I'm not going to lie, some of the later fights, the hooks have not been.
No, but the early game, the reason they basically won this game by the mid game was him.
I'm coping. Bulldog has his AIDA, or has his...
I mean, it's still winnable. They just need to play better.
He has Death Cap. He's Death Cap. Maybe... Oh, no, not the Sapling. Hextech Soul.
Oh, yeah. The Slapling.
The electric slapling?
It's danger. The roots are going to come out. The nature is grasping. Even the Void Seeker will connect. Berserker is just down. Pyoshik does get on top of Hype, but he's just autoing his way to freedom down to the GA, but he's not worried about it. And the Bros will snatch victory out of the jaws of defeat, and DNF still only one game so far this round, and they are careening towards equalizing their loss streak. And right as we are signing the death warrant of DNF, Closer hits 1,000 kills. Congratulations.